Hello, today we are going to see how to integrate WACTO with Zoho CRM, and we are going to integrate this with a plugin. And the use case is going to be whenever a lead is getting generated in the Zoho, the customer, the user who's filling the form should be getting an acknowledgement message, and the live agent who's supposed to handle that specific user, they will also get a notification alert that a new lead has been generated in the Zoho. For doing that, okay, so in WACTO, first we will select this e-commerce option. From this we will select the store setup. So if you come here, we can find this Zoho integration. So we should select this plugin option. From here we will be redirected to the Zoho page. In here we should log into our Zoho account. So we will agree these terms, and I am selecting the continue here. Here we have to select install for all users, and I am giving confirm. In here we have to enter our API key from the dashboard. So for doing this, I am going to our dashboard. So in my profile we can find the API key. I am pasting the API key here and I am selecting save. Yeah, now we have a WACTO login page in Zoho. Here we have to fill our WACTO credentials and login. Now we are logged into our account. From here we have to configure the template message. So the the template messages, now the WACTO account is connected with the Zoho. In the marketplace we can confirm if the WACTO is installed here. Yeah, we can see the WACTO has been added here. Now we can add the template messages. Now basically we have to create the entries for an acknowledgement message for the user who is filling the form, and a notification message for the agent who is supposed to handle the specific client. Now I am selecting setup. In setup, in automation we will be able to find this workflow rules. I am selecting this workflow rules. In this workflow rules, this is where we have to create a new rule, where we have to configure both the use cases which we have now discussed. Initially, now we are going to create a rule for thank you message which is supposed to be sent for the customers. Now I'm selecting create rule here. In module, I'm selecting it as leads. I'm giving the rule name as thank you. Keeping the rule name here is for our own reference. I'm giving it as thank you 1, and I'm also giving the same for the description. Yes. Now in the workflow, now we have to create a workflow rule based on record action. I'm selecting record action, and we can find the create here. Let the create be as it is, and I'm selecting next. Now we have to give a condition. So in condition, I'm giving phone as condition, and I'm giving the I'm going to give the condition as phone is not empty, and I'm giving done here. Now I have to insert an action. For inserting an action, in the last option after the plugin we can find SMS, send SMS WhatsApp, which is our WACTO plugin. Now I'm giving the WACTO plugin here. From here we are already the module is selected as leads, and in the recipient field I'm selecting phone, because the mobile number, the mobile number of the user who is filling the form, that mobile number will automatically be captured from the Zoho. And in the channel ID, I'm selecting the channel ID. In category, I have to select which kind of template we are going to add as a category. First, we will see in the dashboard which is going to be the template that we will be adding there. So I have already approved the template for this thank you message. Yes, this is going to be the template we are going to add for thank you message, and this is going to be the template which we are going to add for agent notification. The template category is under marketing. So I'm coming here, I'm choosing the marketing category, and I'm going to select the template name as Zoho test. In case if you need guidance on how to approve a template, we have made a separate video for how to approve a template from WACTO and how to execute a broadcast through WACTO. So I have selected the template. Now I am giving save configuration. Now I am giving the name. This is for our reference only. So I am giving thank you here. This rule has been created. Now I am giving save. Now this is enabled. Now we have to create a new rule for agent message. Now I am selecting create rule now. I am selecting the module as leads. Rule name I am giving it as, since this is also for our own reference, so I am giving it as agent name. I'm giving it as agent name 1. I'm giving next now. So the process could be pretty much the same as the previous process. I'm giving record action and create, and I'm giving next. In the condition also I'm giving the same thing as previous. I'm giving this phone, and I'm also giving the phone is not empty, and I'm giving done, and I'm giving send SMS WhatsApp. So this is where a little one step will change. It should be everything will same. The module is the leads. In the recipient number, instead of giving the phone number as the field, I have to give other, and I have to give the mobile number of the agent, because when a form is coming, when a customer is filling the form, the customer will get an acknowledgement message, and the agent who is supposed to handle the client, they are supposed to receive a lead. So since they have to receive a lead, I have to give the mobile number of the agent now. I'm going to give my number as the agent number, since it is for testing. And in the channel ID, I'm selecting the channel, and in the category, I'm choosing marketing. As we have discussed, the template is approved in our dashboard, so we just have to select this template name in Zoho. Yeah, it is going to be Zoho _WACTO_ test. This is the template which already is present there. From here, we have to select the parameter. Parameter is something where the mobile number should be automatically, it will be captured from the name which the customer is entering there. So now here I am selecting the parameter as first name. I am selecting the second parameter as phone. So I have given the values for both variables, and I am selecting save configurations. In the header text, since it is a template with a header, we have to give a name for the header. I am giving the header name as lead. This totally depends upon the kind of template which we approve. In case if our template doesn't have a header, we don't have to give a header value. This totally depends on the template. So I am giving lead in the header. Now I am giving save configurations. So I am giving a name for our reference, and I am selecting save and associate. Now I am giving save here. Now you can see both two entries have been created, one for the thank you acknowledgement message and another one for the agent name. Now we will create a lead, and let's check if the notification has been sent for the agent. Now I am going to the leads. Now I am going to add a new lead here. So this is basically a form structure. This can be adapted to any kind of scenario as per the client's requirement. I am giving the first name as Harshini. I am giving the title as video testing. This is all going to be for our own reference. Only the first name which I have mentioned here, only this will be this name and the phone number will be captured. So I am going to give a mobile number now. And I am going to give a company name. So I have filled the details. This much of details is enough. Now after I have filled the details, I am going to give save. So the lead has been created. So once the lead is created, let's go to the dashboard and check the delivery report, whether if the message has been triggered or not. So I'm going to the dashboard and going to the delivery report, and you can see the lead has been triggered. The message is delivered. So automatically both the details will appear in the dashboard. So you can take this as a sign that the message has been delivered. You can check the date and the time where the message has been delivered, and you can also check the message has been delivered for the user who has filled the form as well. This is the number of agent to whom we have assigned the lead, and this is the details of the user who have filled the form, and the thank you message has been triggered. You can see the thank you message content and the lead content. In the variable 1, the first name, the name of the user who have filled the form will appear here, and in the second variable the phone number will appear here. So this is how we integrate Zoho to the dashboard and configure the lead, configure the notification message and the acknowledgement message for clients. Thank you so much.